This is pretty fucking cool.
If you're a Halo fan, then you'll
But
know
what are these in real life, bro?
the Halo Assault Rifle. A version of this weapon has been the default in every Halo game in existence. When I think Halo, I think of this weapon, and in this video, we are gonna make it real. Over the last year, it has been our mission here at Impact Props to shoot every Halo weapon in existence. And if it doesn't already exist, we bring it to life ourselves. And
that's so
brings
cool.
us to the Halo Assault Rifle. This gun has been on my build list for a very long time, but there's a few challenges to making it right. First, it needs to look like the one in the game. Secondly, it needs to have a digital ammo counter display that counts down with every bullet fired in the name of saving humanity.
That's gonna be the future, bro.
And lastly, the most difficult challenge is finding the right gun to use as our base. And I scavenged the internet far and wide until I found this gun. This is the FS2000. I mean, just look at these two weapons side by side. It has a bullpup where the magazine is in the back. It has a very similar grip configuration, and it even has these two slots on either side of the barrel. This is the closest we're gonna get. But there is a problem. The FS2000 has become extremely rare because a few years back, FN stopped making this rifle completely. And that fact right there
And to get it in full auto. Like, he has to be, like, I don't know how he gets it. I don't know if he's, like, a registered FFL or anything, but, like, damn.
Stop this project completely in its tracks. That is, until I ran into John. Just like Halo, John is the hero of our universe because he knows Dave. This guy right here running out of the frame. Dave owns a full auto FS2000.
That's where it comes in.
Use it for this project. Wow. I'm on my way to their shop right now to see it for the first time in person. Oh, she's right there. Oh, no!
This does
Oh,
have the
sick.
ability to go full
Look at the
auto,
can on that
something
thing.
safe.
The fact that we have a fully auto FS2000 in front of us is amazing. Now, even though this weapon looks a heck of a lot like the Halo AR, it's missing two key features. The silver top piece
big-ass
right
digital
here,
counter,
and the
bro.
bottom handguard here. That gives the Halo AR that iconic look. And that, plus the functional ammo counter, is what we're gonna
I wonder how they're gonna make the functional ammo
make
counter.
in this video. But because this weapon is so rare,
Breaking apart this gun pretty much would mean this gun would be done because it's almost impossible to find replacement firing pins, extractors. So this isn't a gun we want to shoot a whole lot.
at the end of this video, we're gonna have 100 rounds to shoot through this. We're gonna make every single one of those shots count, and we want to make sure we don't break this gun. Well, thanks.
Absolutely, sir.
Yep.
I doubt they're gonna break the gun.
I'll see you in a week. Let's get started.
It's an
Now that
FN,
we've
bro.
acquired our FS2000, it's time to make the top piece and the handguard. So of course, I reached out to my friend Vec3D, and he got to work designing these two parts. And after a few days, this is what he came up with. The top part slides right onto the existing rail of the gun and has a slot for our ammo counter displays. The bottom piece will replace the existing handguard and allow for a flashlight to be bolted onto it. Both of these parts will need to fit perfectly onto the gun. Next, I slice the parts in our 3D print software.
Bro, imagine making this thing your home defense weapon. That'd be
And printed them
crazy.
both in a filament called PETG. PETG is a lot more heat resistant than my normal filament.
Somebody breaks into your house and they... You just come at them with the fucking Master Chief Halo Assault Rifle, bro.
And so, after 7 days of printing, the parts came out phenomenally, which is gonna make sanding these parts down much easier. It's
That'd
time
be a
to
bad
meet up
day.
with Dave at 918 Guns to make sure that these parts fit the FS2000.
Of all the houses you can break into.
Yep, no.
Son of a gun.
5.117 it looks like. 5.391.
It looks like that handguard is just a little bit too long. So we need to cut off some
Shave
material.
it down,
Thing to do
baby.
would probably be just mill it off.
So it turns out that Dave here has a mill in the back of his shop.
I
Probably
see.
take me 20 minutes to do it.
You sure?
Yeah, no problem.
Wow. So the next day, I came back to his shop to find this. How'd it work?
You can always take some off, you know what I'm saying? You can't put more on.
Absolute legend. Thanks for the help. It looks really good. Took him 20 minutes. All I gotta do is some sanding and make this look pretty. Let's get to building. Okay, step one in finishing these 3D prints is applying a product called filler primer. Filler primer is super thick and helps fill in those print lines. So I primed and sanded on repeat until most of the print lines were smoothed out. Next, I mixed up some body filler to fix up some deformed details in the front of the top piece and also on the back of the handguard that Dave milled out. I sanded that down and added some spot putty to fill in some pinholes and sanding marks, and sanded it again. And after a whole week of smoothing, finally, our parts look like this. I'm very happy with how smooth this
Clean.
is. The finish is awesome. The details pop. This is turning out really good so far. The next step is paint. And in order to get that metallic finish that it has in the game, it's gonna take a little bit of time to get this paint job right. Our first step is to spray the part with an automotive black primer to give us that black base coat that we need.
I have that.
Next, I applied a 2-part 2K clear coat with my Iwata paint gun on the piece. Now this shot right here looks so cool, but I'm actually screwing up
Not gonna lie, this is kind of clear coat I should have used.
really hard right now. My pressure on the paint gun was way too
When I did my
high,
bumper,
and that gave
bro.
me a finish that looks like this, which I'm pretty embarrassed of. Time to redo that step. I sanded that clear coat down and reapplied, and now it looks like this. Yeah, see, this is what
Ooh,
we were
that's
going for.
clean.
Now it's time to apply that magic sauce to give
I
us
should have
that
got this guy to
metallic
do the
finish.
body
And
work
that
on my
magic is
fucking
something
car,
called
bro.
Alumiluster. Alumiluster is the same paint that Legacy glossy effects used on the Mandalorian armor. So, a Lumiluster goes a long way, so I lightly applied a Lumiluster in multiple layers, and this is the result. Super shiny.
Oh, that looks nice.
Next, it's time to apply our final glass clear coat with our paint gun. And just as I thought we were almost done, this happened. Oh man, what the heck? It's like,
imagine having a car in a Lumiluster. Ooh, like a nice square body, like an old square body car with a Lumiluster, man.
is it spitting like congealed chunks? There's no congealed chunks in here. Or is there? Oh man, I know what I just did. I just used an old mixing cup. Wow, I am an idiot. Oh man, I don't even want to film. It looked so good a couple minutes ago.
Oh, that's actually ass, bro.
We just added 2 days to this project. Oh well, I guess let's redo this entire process again. I sanded
Oh, I'd
everything
cry.
down again, re-primed it, re-clear coated it, re-Lumilustered it, and applied that final clear coat. And man, this time we did it right. I am so happy with this result. Now, with the physical pieces out of the way, it's time to make a functional ammo counter. And how the heck are we gonna do that? I don't know anything about
I mean, it could
electronics,
theoretically
so my
look a
brother
little
Rocky's
roughed up
here.
and
He
be
is an
fine.
electrical and computer engineer.
I know everything there is about everything, right?
Especially Halo. Mikey's such a Halo expert.
Halo's pretty cool.
He really likes Call of Duty.
Turn up a
Mikey is
little
the
bit.
perfect sidekick for this part of the project. Here's how we're gonna make this ammo counter work.
The goal of this project is to detect that bullet shot.
What I've seen a lot of people do on the internet is they attach the button to the actual trigger, and that works if you're doing a semi-automatic weapon, right? But we're doing full auto today, boy. So if we're doing a full auto, how do we capture how many bullets are going to be pushed out?
The
Our
magazine
solution is
or
to
maybe
measure
the
tick of
receiver?
each shot to tell our display to count down as the rounds are being fired.
We have an Arduino,
Like if you attach it to like the bolt carrier group, maybe it could catch each one. Like you just put your number in for how many is going to be in your mag, and then you attach it somehow to the bolt carrier, and every time maybe the bolt goes back, it'll cycle around and it'll tell it that it's
to measure
maybe
shake, a button, and a display. We're putting it all together, and it's gonna work.
Yeah. Mikey made a quick program.
Maybe,
to
I don't
test
know.
out the accelerometer.
Explain what the nerd stuff is.
This is code. It tells you
Fuck, I don't know
the
any
X,
of
Y,
that.
and Z values as you shake it. There we go.
All right, our parts
Is
work.
it gonna be like,
Hooray! Hopefully
yup.
we won't have to redo this multiple times. Now it's time for Mikey to solder all of this together. And while Mikey's working on that, I'm gonna sit back and relax in my new office chair. Thanks to the sponsor of this video, FlexiSpot.
That's
So I
a
have
nice
two
fucking
separate
looking chair, let
workstations
me
in
tell
this
you.
office, right here and right over there where Mikey's working right now. And whenever there's two people working here,
I like
I'm
my
always
chair.
stuck
My
with
chair's
this.
nice.
This is my trusty piano bench. And after a couple hours of sitting on that bad boy, my back is pretty tore up. And now
Ooh,
thanks
yeah,
to
I can
FlexiSpot,
imagine.
I'm sitting in their epic C7
I want to get one of those
chair.
Herman
Now,
Millers,
I've owned a
bro,
ton of
one day.
office chairs over the years, and by far the biggest bang for your buck is the C7 from FlexiSpot. My favorite part is this piece
C7,
right here.
dude, I want a C7.
Dynamic system, which is a lumbar support cushion that detects subtle changes in your posture and automatically adjusts itself as you move around. FlexiSpot sent us 2 office chairs for the Impact Props team.
Yeah,
Let's see what
6.
Ryan thinks about his.
Well, Brad, this chair is awesome. We've got a headrest that can move.
Whoa,
I can lock
man.
My arms into the perfect position for running around in Star Citizen. I can even unlock it and lean back in a perfect position.
But can your chair do
this?
this?
The 20-inch seat provides plenty of room for you to even sit cross-legged. This chair is designed for all heights, and it can even accommodate
can't
a
be
hip
doing
width
all
of
that.
21 inches and a shoulder
You're
width of
doing too much.
26.7 inches. So if you're in the need for a new office chair, now is the time to buy one from FlexiSpot. If you check out the link in my description or go to FlexiSpot.com and enter the code C730, you will get $30 off your order. Thanks again to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video. Now let's see how Mikey's doing. Doing great. I need to drill a hole in the upper receiver for a button. This button is going to reset the ammo counter, set the ammo counter, just depending on how long you hold it, which is really freaking awesome. So I drilled a hole and
that.
I almost just made myself paint this thing for the 4th time. I sealed the button in place with epoxy and boom. Getting all of this hardware on this little board is a pretty tricky task, and Mikey is killing it. Now it's time to test and make sure his solders are good.
Plug it in.
Color's good.
Oh yeah.
That's perfect.
Yep.
We have lights.
I think they're doing the exact
Everything's
idea that
holding
I
up.
was
With
talking
the
about.
majority of the hardware out of the way, it's finally time for our first ammo counter test.
To the gun range.
Okay, we're out here on my friend Drew's land. We're about to strap Mikey's contraption to an AR-15. The goal is to see
Yeah,
what
simple.
accelerometer values look like when you're actually shooting a gun. All right, here we go. Ammo counter test 1. Fire!
Got a negative spike.
Which is weird. So Mikey tweaked the code, and then this happened. There we go. We got some spikes. This is what a gunshot looks like to our accelerometer.
Those look good. I think that's pretty easy to detect. So
We have a couple more things to do back at the house. Tomorrow, we're putting this on a full auto FS2000. Ready or not? Here we go.
let's go.
Back at the house, we finished
I'm
wiring
liking
the
this.
button and the power. And Mikey completely redesigned the code to
Dude, we could
count-
do a shooting video one of these days, or like a shooting stream. It's kind of hard to do, like where I'm from, though. 'Cause I don't really have anybody with land like that unless I go to a range. There's only like indoor ranges around here, and I don't know if it'd be cool with filming and shit.
Spikes like we saw in our test.
We're getting there, slow but steady. So the accelerometer will change values not just when you hit it, but also when you change the angle of it. We have it set up whenever you are at an angle for a little bit, it will zero that spot. So it will be more accurate whenever you're shooting, no matter what angle you're shooting at.
All right, fire.
Oh, dude, that's so cool, Mikey. There we go.
Yeah, so every time it goes back,
And as far as software
that boom,
goes,
boom,
we're a little
boom,
bit
boom.
more in a
It's gonna-
limbo questiony area.
it's gonna cycle it,
and
and it's gonna count it.
until it's on that FS2000. So we're kind of going in blind, but that's what makes Impact Pros videos, right? We'll see you guys tomorrow morning at the gun range. All right, Chief, you ready to shoot the world's first fully automatic Halo assault rifle?
I'm ready for it to see it work.
We just arrived to Snake Creek Shooting Sports to finally shoot the full auto Halo assault rifle. And with me is Ryan, Mikey, the one and only Master Chief, and the 918 gun team, Dave and John.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at you. That's
Oh, there she is. We brought the parts. Dave and John brought the FS2000, and together we're gonna make internet history. Precious cargo.
I guess once you put those parts on there, it will be the rarest gun in the world. It's gonna be the one of a kind.
I like this guy. I like this guy.
wow, dude, it looks great.
After a month and a half of working on this project, it's finally time to put our parts on this FS2000 to make a real-life Halo assault rifle.
Brad, amazing, dude.
Okay, I was just testing something out.
Dude, this is legit it, man. This is it right here. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. I just want to like run like they do in the old game.
So all the pieces fit perfectly on the FS2000.
Dude, I love this.
I'm beyond happy with how this looks.
All right, ammo counter's ready.
This is cool, but where are the sights?
True.
Mikey, where are the sights? Mikey, why didn't you think about putting the sights on the assault rifle?
You need a heads-up
What I'm
display.
looking at right now is literally first person out of the game. Like even the angle that we're looking.
I wonder if they could put, like, somehow, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of fucking dumbass. But if they could get, like some form of glasses, like Google Glass type shit, and do a heads-up display on the glasses that connects to the gun, and you could have, like, a crosshair. Oh my gosh, bro. $1 million idea, bro.
Location of the ammo counter.
It's probably already a thing, but that'd be so cool.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no, go ahead, yeah.
That does look so cool. Not tracking at all. It looks like it's tracking right there, though.
You totally almost shot my camera. Well, hey, don't do it again. But if you do it again, make it look cool. It's really hard to explain what it feels like to see a real-life Master Chief shoot a real-life Halo assault rifle in person. Legendary? Yeah, legendary is probably a good word. But if you noticed in this shot, we seem to have a problem with our ammo counter.
Yeah, that's good.
Went down to 14, so it works. We only shot 2 shots there, so...
The accelerometer doesn't seem to be registering the kick of the gun. And I think that's because Chief isn't really shouldering the AR, which means that our wavelengths are different than what we tested yesterday.
Oh, it's only
We took
measuring the
hammer
kick.
counter out, Mikey uploaded some new code to hopefully fix it. And then this happened.
Yeah, I think the button's just, it's on the board, it's touching right now constantly, so the button's not actually working. I'm guessing it's a wiring thing? Maybe after 1 shot.
Just want to shake it, Mikey?
Up.
It is.
Go back to hard.
I think something happened when we put the hardware back in the AR to cause those pins to touch. And I think this is actually a design flaw on my part. I should have made it way easier to take the ammo counter in and out of the top piece.
Should have super glued it. It was super glued initially, and then it just pulled apart.
Since we're pretty tight on time for this part of the video, unfortunately we didn't have time to deconstruct the ammo counter to fix it. It is what it is, but let's make some lemonade.
Hey, still looks cool.
She's got a stern. It's our turn now.
Ain't nobody really paying attention to the counter. As long as you just said, as long as you put some numbers up there, who gives a fuck?
When you were asking me earlier, I didn't have it in my hand. Now I'm ready.
That's gotta be so fun.
You perfectly split the mag.
How nice of you. You left 5 for me. I'm speechless.
There's something about holding that Halo AR. Even just picking it up and having it all right there. It's real. Oh, it feels good.
I feel like we can't end this video without him showing us what a real Marine looks like shooting this FS2000. I mean Halo assault rifle. That's what I meant. MA5C.
Fake Marine?
Shooting the Halo fully automatic assault rifle using 5.56 cartridges, I want to make sure I'm putting my weight forward and I'm leaning in. I'm taking that aggressive posture into the enemy. How else are we going to strike fear into the hearts of those grunts?
You're in a bad posture and you're trying to shoot the bad guys. That's just embarrassing. Yeah, there was a definite difference there.
Yeah, sorry, Chief.
Yeah, you got a little finesse with it.
This video has been so awesome. A month and a half's worth of work comes down to this, and I couldn't be more happy. Fully automatic FS2000
that is cool.
Into a Halo assault rifle, the first of its kind. Thank you 918 Guns, Dave and John. Round of applause for them. Thank you guys for letting us use your FS2000, and we managed not to break it. Good job, Chief. Another huge shout out to my brother Mikey. Thank you. He had to leave early. It was a lot of fun trying to get this thing to work. Unfortunately, it didn't work this time. But you want to see it work. If you think that's a good idea, I think it might be a good idea. Let us know in the comments, and maybe we can make it happen in another video. And while you're at it, let us know what you want to see next. And lastly, a huge thank you to our sponsor,
awesome.
Spot, for sponsoring this video. Use the code C730 and purchase.
I say, does he do other, like... Well, he's done the pistol and everything. The pistol, the needle. A real-life needler. How the how you get a real-life needler? Okay, how many of these do they have? Ooh. Oh, brother. I don't know if we get... Bro, we ain't got time for all that. Oh, look at this. This is what I was wanting to show y'all, right here.
Get to the trash!
Look at this.
Go, go, go! Hey, Charles, what's that? Charles!
Is this... I don't know if this is Grand Thumb's production or if this is from, like, the show, because I never seen the show. But his production is crazy. Crazy. Like, dude, some of his videos, bro, I be feeling like I'm in the war.
Hey, we got one down! Sergeant, gonna slip a cunt.
And then he does some funny shit, and then he forget about it.
Hey, we need to get out of here right now.
No, that's Grand Thumb, 100%. Oh shit. Now this is a cool ass video. I love Grand Thumb, bro. I love him. Love his videos. Now look at this gun. You could tell on this gun this ain't no 3D printed shit. This ain't no foam shit. This is the real deal, baby. The way you put the mag in and everything. Is the future gonna be bullpup? Whether we like it or not, I suppose. That looks sick.
This is Carly Fries. I'm here at the ODST training facility on Reach, and I'm going to discuss the new weapon system. Lieutenant, would you mind telling me a little bit about it?
That
Yeah,
looks
sure,
sick.
absolutely. Lieutenant Jones, UNSC, ODST Detachment 7. We're one of the Reiki teams. BR-55, Charlie, you have a lot of experience with it.
Yeah. See, we used to use these caseless SMGs here. Man, they're really great. We used to just shoot these grunts with them, but you know, you keep dumping into them, and they just say, "Stop shooting me," you know, and it's.
Yeah, you know, I really don't like how they speak English. I had to go to the UNSC psych because I don't know, I'm on SSRIs now.
Yeah, hopefully you can get a rating here soon.
But the BR-55 is a 9mm Kurz round.
Dude, I love
800
it.
meter range, and we'll go ahead and head out to the range to it. We've had a lot of time on it so far. It's going to end up replacing the assault rifle, and we'll likely augment it with our caseless SMGs, although they're a lot quieter. But we'll get more into it, but I say we go ahead and we load this thing up and we get going.
Wonderful. Let's do that.
We have the BR-55 right here.
Let's do that.
We're going to have a sergeant who's going to go ahead and demonstrate it for you. Compared to the caseless SMG, a lot louder, ejects brass, and then you have a 9mm projectile. About a range of 800 meters, but we found in practice closer to 600. Would you agree with that?
That's about right.
There's some problems with barrel and twist rate and the specifically the contour. We're talking to the UNSC about that right now, but if you
we're probably not going to watch the whole thing just because
wherever you may be, just understand that the range is a little bit more
I don't know if a lot of people are interested in that shit. I am personally, but I've already seen the video.
Go ahead.
But that looks badass, man.
So now that we've done a little bit of shooting for you, you've seen a lot of shooting, we're gonna go ahead and sit down with this, talk to you about our practical experiences with it, and explain what's good about it, what's bad about it. Lieutenant Jones here, talking about the BR-55. This is going to be a practical use. You actually lighten up the gun, and the balance is much improved on it. So that is something that we're going to recommend on our end. Going up here, you do see the vents as far as keeping the weapon cool. So with the MA series of assault rifles.
Anyways, it's a cool ass video. Not gonna lie. Hold up. Meanwhile, the Havel TV show has an AKM and a 2003 Chevy Tahoe in the first episode. You're bugging, right? Huh. I've never seen the... Maybe I should check out that Halo show. But dude, look at this thing. Is this one a little different? Oh, this one doesn't have an actual digital display. And it's semi-auto.
God damn it. If you've ever had your weapon stolen by Master Chief, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Guys, like and comment.
Classic. If you've ever had your wife cheat on you and take the kids, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Time in coming. You know, they're at this point, and I
where'd the
wanted
gun
to
go?
give you guys good
Look at that. Look at that beast.
design. Let's talk a little bit about some of the good things they did and some of the bad things they did. You know, unfortunately, we
First
seem to
shows
have a
you
lot
like
of the
3
carryovers
seconds
from
of
the
shooting and then
MA5
goes,
Bravo.
if you just got cucked by your wife, hit subscribe, and then I don't get to see the gun for the rest of the fucking video. Well, I don't get to see anybody shoot it. But yeah, badass. Badass. Oh, we literally just watched this video. Never mind, I give up. I give up, buddies.